So friends, real estate is the biggest asset class in the whole world. But the biggest misconcept is that real estate is the only asset class. It can give you good returns, it can give you good rental, it can give you sense of security, but at the same time it's very expensive and you need to have a lot of money to invest in real estate. However, you need to understand that there are many other options that you can invest in with as low as 1000 dirhams, even less than that. So let's talk about passive income today. So passive income is something where you invest some money today and then down the line, maybe after a year, 2 years, 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, you will still be getting some kind of money through that investment. That is basically passive income because you are not working for that money that you are getting every month or every year from that investment. Although the first point in passive income is of course the real estate, because as I've told you, real estate is the biggest asset class, but this stands out because it does need more than 1000 dirhams per month investment to achieve some kind of passive income through real estate. But for the sake of it, let's keep it here and let's talk about real estate. There are multiple options while you are in the UAE to invest in the real estate. You can use off-plan property as an investment, you can have a mortgage on ready property, or you can buy a property on cash. All these options would require definitely more than 1000 dirhams per month to invest in. So that's why I'm not gonna dive deep into this topic here, but let's come to the second point here. Second point is about the crowdfunded properties. Now these crowdfunded properties, they are a new phenomena here in the UAE. There are multiple companies that are operating in crowdfunded platform. I invest through two of the major companies, which are Smart Crowd and Get Stake. These companies basically invest in multiple real estate. They have multiple real estate listed on their websites at one time. Let's say they've got 3 or 4 properties listed down that you can opt in from, or you can select in from, investing into maybe 500 dirhams, 1000 dirhams, 2000 dirhams, 5000 dirhams, whatever amount you have or whatever risk appetite you have, you can invest in. Now these platforms are very secure because I always talk about those platforms on this channel which are regulated here in the UAE. Even if you're outside UAE, you can easily invest in these platforms. Basically what they do is, let's say if there is one property which is costing, let's say, 1 million dirhams, and this 1 million dirhams is distributed among, let's say, 500 investors. So those 500 investors will be investing in this property. Some investors might invest, let's say, 100,000 dirhams, some investors might invest 500,000 dirhams, or some, or not 500,000 dirhams, because there is a limit to what you can invest as one single investor. I think it's 25%, not more than 25% that you can invest. So let's say if it's a 1 million dirham property, you cannot invest more than 250,000 dirhams as a single investor. So if you talk about, let's say, a property which is 1 million dirham, you can invest 1000 dirhams, 100,000 dirhams, or let's say 200,000 dirhams easily. There is no problem in that. Once you invest that kind of money in these properties, whatever are listed there, you can easily get rental income from these properties. Now, the caveat is that, as with any other investment, there are risks involved, but there is no issue in terms of their credibility. So how they exactly work is basically, once you invest in them, once you transfer the amount, they will be allocated against your name. There is an SPV which is created against each property. This SPV will be written on the Dubai Land Department's title deed, and then that SPV, if you want, you can just verify that on the DIFC public register. You'll find your name as well on that public register. So it's so transparent. So that is why I have my full faith on these platforms, although you should be investing only that money which you don't need for the next 4 or 5 years, because these are all long-term investments, and in case you invest in a short-term mindset, you might be losing the money, because once you invest in these properties, you will not be able to easily recover that money if you want then and there. And here there are multiple stakeholders already involved, so it's not easy for you to liquidate your portfolio. So keep a horizon of 3 to 4 years, I would say 5 years even, and then only think about it. If you want to invest in these platforms, there is a referral link down in the description below. You can start investing with 2000 dirhams, and you will get referral bonus of 250 dirhams once you open the account and fund your account. Next point is about the US stocks. While here in the UAE, it's very difficult for people who are outside UAE, let's say in subcontinent or let's say any other African country, it's not easy for people to open the broker account for the US stock. But once you are here in the UAE, you can easily do that. You can easily do that on your residence visa here. You can easily invest in US stocks, whatever you want. Either you want ETF, either you want, let's say, the individual stock, or you want the robo investor platform. You can invest in all kind of options here while you keep a residency here. Even if you go out from here, the account will keep on running. There are 2 or 3 platforms that I talk about. One is, let's say, Sarva, the other one is Baraka. There is one more, which is Interactive Broker. Interactive Broker is the most prestigious one out of these because it's not based in here in the UAE. Because of that, there are some issues opening the account as well, but it's not as difficult as people think. If you want to go for easy option, then there is Baraka and Sarva. Sarva has robo investor platform, which you just can go and invest in directly without thinking a lot about which stocks you want to invest, which ETFs you want to invest. There is a referral code down in the description below. If you invest more than $2,500, you will get $50 of referral bonus from that referral link. And then there is Baraka, where you can buy the US stocks, or you can invest in the US ETFs, whatever you want. And the good thing about Baraka is that the payment terms are very easy. You can even pay through your debit card easily with a small fee that they will be charging on, of course, that. But the good thing about Baraka is that if you want to invest and open the account with my referral code, you will get up to $25 of referral bonus while investing in Baraka. So these platforms, Interactive Broker, Sarva, and Baraka, these are great platforms, and you can easily open the account and start investing with as low as, let's say, $500, $1,000, whatever the amount is. Even for Baraka, you can you can even invest with $100. $100 is nothing, like it's 367 dirhams. So it's very easy to invest. You can see you don't need a lot of money to start investing. And then there are options, and there are stocks and ETFs which provide you dividends as well. There is a lengthy video, or a much detailed video I did on US stocks and let's say all different other platforms that I'm talking about in different videos, and I'm linking them here in the card as well. The next point is about the UAE stocks. The UAE stocks are very underrated. Nobody talks about them a lot. That's why there is less like liquidity here in the market as well. But just to give you an example, Emar's stock, which was around 2 dirhams per share during the COVID days, has gone to 8.5 dirhams per share in the last 4 or 5 years. So this is the quantum that you are missing out if you're not investing in the UAE stock. And by the way, there is no investment advice in this video. I'm just talking about whatever I'm doing, whatever my experiences are, and whatever the data is showing. Whatever the data is showing is the past data. It is not necessary that whatever I've been showing you or telling you, it will replicate in future as well. So it's no investing advice from my side, but if you're investing very small amount, let's say 1,000 dirhams a month, it can easily be accommodated or risk averse. Let's say whatever options that I'm telling you, if you have enough capacity and you can let's say invest for the longer period of time, you can invest 1,000 dirhams per month in each of these platforms that I'm talking about. Then you will see the magic, and then you will, by the way, see the experience that you are gaining. Because once you start investing, you will know what are the options you have and what are options that you're missing out, plus how the dividends are coming, how the passive income is being generated, what kind of goals you have, you will align with the investment options that you can see here. So there are a lot of options in the UAE as well, like you can invest in the UAE direct stocks as well as ETF. If you want to invest in international ETFs of the UAE, there is an opportunity through Sarva, Baraka, Interactive Broker as well. But if you want to invest in direct stocks, then you have to open the UAE brokerage account through your bank, or your there are several brokerage houses which serves you for the UAE stocks. Now, the next option is the fixed income. However, this fixed income has been going on decline. The reason is that the Fed is thinking about reducing the interest rates as the inflation is also easing out. So this is not as lucrative as before. Although still many options are there in the market that you will get 4 to 5% annual basis profit through the fixed income, which includes Vio Bank, which includes National Bond, which includes many other Fab mobile banking as well. But at the same time, this is going to reduce soon. It will not stay at 4 or 5%. It will further reduce, because as inflation is going down, we are expecting that the fixed income returns will also go down. So that will dictate you how you will go about investing. But it is still better than not investing at all, or keeping the amount in the current account, because if you have the funds in the current account, they will be eaten by the inflation. If you have some kind of investment in, let's say, fixed income, is still, it will not be as good as any risky investment like stocks or real estate, but still it will give you some kind of returns, although probably not higher than inflation, but still you will have something. So at least start something. So fixed income is good, at least start from it. Fixed income can also help you in emergency fund. If you have some kind of emergency fund, you can easily put that in a fixed income account. Now comes the investing options for the expats. I am from Pakistan. I know a few options back home in Pakistan that are encouraging the expats to invest in those bank accounts, or in those certificates that can give you guaranteed returns. Or even if you're investing in Pakistani stock market, then the profit repatriation in dollar terms is possible being an expat, which is not possible for anyone based in Pakistan. So, and same for India as well, and same for many other countries where the governments are helping out the expats to invest back home. But at the same time, there are options which you can invest while you're in your home country, without going through those expat accounts, which is highly not recommended. The reason is that there are tax implications. There are many other reasons not to go for such accounts. So whenever you're investing back home in your home countries, just look out for expats option if you're investing there. Then there are options of crypto, P2P, and there are other things as well which I don't recommend, and I don't invest myself. Although there are a lot of people who invest in crypto, but I don't invest myself. Besides that, it's not entirely passive, because whatever investment you're doing in crypto, it's highly fluctuating and also very risky. So and it's not giving you any returns. Whatever returns that you are getting from crypto, they are very dodgy. So I won't recommend anybody who's investing as new person to be having the exposure of crypto. Maybe to understand and to see how it works, you can invest invest an amount here and there. But a major portion, if you want to invest in, it should be coming through a huge caution from your side, and also it will be invested as fun money, not a serious money that you might be needing for next 2 or 3 years. So that needs to be kept into your mind. I make videos about personal finance. I make videos about productivity, real estate, and these things. So if you want to have more videos of these kinds, please do consider subscribing to the channel. On the end screen, I've put some of the videos from Sarba and Baraka. Here are those videos, and you can go look into details what kind of platform are these. And if you want me to make more videos of these kind, then do let me know. Thank you very much.